Welcome back everybody to Planescape Torment. We are here in Ravel's maze. And yeah, I have no idea what to expect. But at least we've got a decent sized part. What? Okay, things are going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, Tridgets. I have no idea what these are going to be like, so I'm going to actually really concentrate and
what's up?
Choose what character attacks what and where. So you go there, the con. I don't think we're going to this Tridget down here is going to be a problem.
Your path is mine.
No. Okay, whoa. Okay, Anna, you're gonna fight there. And actually, you're gonna fight that Tridget. Fall from Grace. What can we do with you? Spell, cure, protection from evil. Yeah, why not? Oh my god. Right, Mort.
Good as done.
I don't know what's going on here. As long as we don't get attacked from the rear, we should be okay. Dakon, you can go here. Okay, we seem to be holding off fairly well. Okay, looks like myself, the Nameless One, is holding his own, especially against two. Okay, well yes. that was pretty good. Select spell, cure moderate, cure light wounds. Thank you on the Nameless One. 8 points, holy crap, that was not very much at all. Right. So we are going to be facing quite a bit of combat throughout the outside of this. Right. At least I can...
I'm gone.
Okay, well, hang on. There is actually a portal here. I would rather not use the portal and explore the area completely. Okay. Go in for a mugging. Oh, actually, it's not good.
The Karak sings true.
Alright. We might have to actually change the formation to maybe single file, or no, we'll go with the S. Okay, select all characters.
I'm gone.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Done.
Alright, there's nobody down there, so we're just going to skirt around the outside of this map. Ouch, 10 points of damage. Okay, attack. Okay, everybody. What the blazes is going on? Okay, we're still...
barbs covering these trees are quite fascinating.
Okay, thank you for that piece of commentary. Fall from Grace. 10 points damage all the time. Ow, 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 ow. Well, luckily, I can actually regenerate quite well. Right, so we're gaining experience, which is really nice. But I really don't want to be hitting portals. Oh, crap. We're going to faint back to here. Pull round. And wait. A Nameless One.
Damn. Die.
Right, Raetac gone.
Enduring grows strong. Damn.
Okay, we're going to have to pull some healings. Select spell. Cure moderate, maybe?
May my faith lend me strength.
11 points. That's not a hell of a lot. That's not a lot at all. Inventory wise, that's a salve. Not going to do us much good. Not really. Was there anything else I could probably use? A bit of embalming fluid, maybe. Kind of wish I had a bit more in the way of healing. But that is not to be the case. Actually, I should read that diary at some stage. Not yet. We're just going to have to take these things one at a time. And spread the pain around. Okay, okay, so we're just about halfway around the map. Having those things come out and grasp at us, it's probably not nice. But I would definitely like to... Okay, why?
Damn it. The Karak sings true.
Okay, there's another one.
Damn it!
Oh, we're doing alright. We are actually doing okay, but
All right.
there's more of them behind us.
All right.
So it's probably best that we just keep pushing onwards. 'Cause it doesn't help that we have those things. Okay. Attack. I don't know why it's waiting for... Okay. We're not doing too well. Not at all.
All right.
Okay, so we've come back around. We've come full circle. Pretty much. So let's go back this way. And try go up, maybe? I can't really rest. The only thing I could probably do is just wait out. We've got bandages. Could try use them. Considering me being the Nameless One has a silly amount of HP.
Done. I'm gone.
Well, hang on. Who's that?
I'm gone.
It's a person. Ravel! What the... The plump, hook-nosed crone before you doesn't look like much like a myth. She's outfitted in simple, if dirty, brown shirt and leggings, with a number of pouches hanging from her frayed belt. She seems oblivious to your presence, more concerned with the tangled black roots woven together to form the floor of the maze than anything transpiring around her. Study her for a moment. A tangle of jangled grey hairs just from beneath the crone's hood, spreading down her shoulders like a mass of twisted grey roots. Sickly blue-grey flesh hangs in loose folds from her face. Her narrow chin, long and sharp, juts forward in an extreme underbite, and two filthy yellow canines protrude from her lower jaw like small tusks. Ravel? The crone's voice is thick and scratchy, as if trying to force its way past layers of dust. Her eyes are a dull, bloody red, with black veins running through them like tree branches. As she gazes at you, a strange crawling sensation passes through you like snakes burrowing beneath your skin. Greetings, Ravel.
Well, now, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long. I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
Oh, it's Ravel. I did forget for a time. Now I have returned. Have you? But what has returned? She squints at you with black veined eyes and hisses softly. Let Ravel see how you are fared in this life. She reaches out as if to caress you, and you suddenly notice her fingers are talons, each fingernail filthy and wickedly sharp. I'm going to let her touch me. Her ragged talons trace their way across your skin, and in their wake you feel some strange tingling sensation you felt when Ravel first looked at you. Her eyes dim somewhat. Her talons slide gently along the contours of your face, lingering on your scars. We'll just wait. Ravel's finger withdraws. She looks at you sadly. Oh, sad, sad, broken half thing, all a pieces. She squints at you again. No longer the one Ravel knew are you. I still are broken after all this sad, sad time. Broken? What do you mean? A body you possess, but a body of knowledge you do not. She points a ragged talon at your chest, at your scars. Many and such scars you have, all are scrawled on your skin. Many tales does your skin tell. And what tales do my skin tell? Your scars and tattoos shout to me. Here is a man in confrontation with the world. Ravel makes a crooning noise, not unlike a dying bird. Yeah, such tales would shrivel even a hag's ears. Tell me these tales. I would know them. The tales are many. The echo of imbalanced trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and a creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself, and of torments. Such torments flesh has never known. Imbalanced. Divided in two you were, when your mortality was peeled from you, no longer balanced, much broken in the separation, both a blessing and a mistake. More mistake than blessing, Ravel thinks. You took my mortality. How? Forgotten the how of it have I. I have. Have I? Ravel's gaze dims for a moment, the black veins swimming in her eyes. Even if I remembered it, I would never do it twice. Not forgotten the moment I have I, after the break has seeming the pain stream from your veins, your cries like a wailing child, every bit of your being filled with emptiness. Terrible, even for these eyes. So that's why I feel hollow inside, because my mortality is gone. Very well. What are these other tales my skin tells? The tales are many. Okay, trials of war. Great trials of war. Much too much to be borne by any mortal thing. What war? Where? This war touches all, my precious half-man. There is no place where it caresses start that again. There is no place where it caresses it's not felt. It did not touch you? Ravel's voice drops almost bitter. To this, Ravel says, aye. That would explain the scars. What about the other tales my skin tells? Battles with fiendish elements? Two fiends butt heads. Ravel sniffs as if in contempt, their tiny heads filled with the ideas of how the planes should be, yet can never be, or the planes they would be no longer. Such foolishness. I'm not certain I understand. What are the other tales my skin tells? A creature that feeds on others from afar. No base hungers do you feel, but far, far more terrible ones boil beneath your skin, and such a cost. Hungers? What do you mean? I know not. Not? Not the nature nor the cause of these hungers, but heed this. Coming events cast their shadows before them, my precious half-man. There is no saying what these events will be, not even with Ravel's eyes. Very well. What are the other tales my skin tells? And these torments. What of these torments do you speak of?
Updated my journal.
A lodestone pulls iron to it. So do you, my precious half-man. But it is not iron, but tormented souls. As others suffer, they are drawn to you, and your path becomes theirs. She makes a sweeping gesture. Do you not see them in the eyes that have travelled here with you? My companions, what do you mean? Do you wish to explain, Gith? Ravel throws a burning glaze at Decon, tempered with a fanged smile. Vows may prove tighter than any chain, no? The manacles of a race once enslaved, now a slave again? Decon is silent, but his blade shifts at Ravel's words. The blade darkens, the edge is sharpening until the Karak itself seems a horrible malevolence. Maleficence? Oh, damn it, I can't say that word. Moving on about it. What's your words, Ravel? The chattering skull. Ravel doesn't even bother to even look at Mort, as if he is beneath her notice. Are the quips enough of a shield for what lies buried inside your brain box, Why speak truths when lies suffice? Mort, what do you mean, Ravel? The abyssal temptress. Ravel sneers, her yellow fangs piercing her purple lips as she squints at Fall from Grace. A skin so fair, lips so rich, eyes that might cause you to forget Ravel herself, and yet she suffers more than any other. When one turns on their nature, many of the torments that arise from such are oh my god, start again. When one turns on their nature, many are the torments that arise from such a betrayal. Ravel, Grace replies softly, almost cautiously. I have come to terms with my... You lie, succubus! Ravel's lips peel back in a snarl. You lie! You do not dare lie to me when your heart is a book to me. Every word you spit screams of your torment. Have care with your words, Ravel. Enough of this. Ah! Ravel gestures at Anna, as if she is for sale upon some auction block. Look at the feisty tiefling. Such a fiery hair and voice. Ravel smiles, baring the rows of yellow teeth. Shall I speak of your torment, tiefling? Anna seems paralyzed, her eyes wide as Ravel turns her black veined gaze to her. You can see her trembling, her heart beating fast. No, I shall not speak of it. Ravel's voice drops, almost in exhaustion, and the smile fades from her face. Growing tired of cruelties and torments Ravel has, the world is a jagged enough place. She turns to you, her bloody eyes dimmed, and she sighs. And my precious, precious half-man, for you, the greatest torment of all, life forevermore. Can it be life her cares for you as Ravel does? She gnashes her yellow tusk with a horrid clacking noise. One so brave, one so passionate, so terribly lost. Sad, sad. Ravel, why did you make me immortal? I must know. A puzzle of bone and skin you were, always intriguing. The most beloved of all who came to me, petitioning, requesting, pleading, pleading for help. Ravel stares hard at you, her black veined amber eyes narrowing. So hard to see past the scars, to dig at the man who once was underneath. Ravel, can you tell me anything about who I once was? A shadow with substance, a seeking which to cast the light. I know you more than known. Ravel pauses, her eyes dimming. No more can I know of any nature of any man. Cross paths have we, a man tainted with undeath, still feeling the pangs of separation, and an old withered crone, now all imprisoned. Crossed pasts? It seems that we are meeting for the first time. No, not. Ravel seems confused for a moment, then shudders, as if throwing off a weight. Not at all. An echo of the future meeting is this. This is, or a past meeting, depending on which way the time is facing. So this meeting echoes a meeting in the past. The now and then, very similar. So tangled is the now and then is, both mirrored in each other. Once again, you come afore me with a problem, to challenge me for a solution to an impossibility. Ravel hisses at you and your eyes ablaze. Beautiful, ungrateful, beloved man. What does this impossibility ask you to solve? Ravel doesn't seem to have heard you. She still seems to be in the past, for her eyes dim, as if looking far away. Such fire in your eyes, enough to stir a grey lady's heart, passion to be free, but when freed, the fire in your eyes gutted out with the separation your life has shed or meaning, I fear. Ravel smiles with her yellow fangs, then clicks them together as if laughing. Mayhap you should sit on your hind legs and limp on your forepaws. Mayhap Ravel will give you another scrap of knowing. If begging will bring me answers, then I beg you, Ravel, tell me what you know. I need your help in remembering what happened. Ah, a gentled heart now. Ravel's black-veined eyes glint, and the corner of her mouth twists upward like a snake. Has life softened you? Ah, one can only hope. Ravel, I have many questions I wish to ask you. Oh, more questions do you have? Ravel croons so softly, but there is an edge to it, as if she is reprimanding you. You have already asked so many. Ravel's black-eyed eyes take on a curious gleam. The time for my questions is now, half-man. Very well, Ravel. Ask your questions. Know this and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my questions, no more of your questions will I answer. My precious man, step lightly with the answers, or the asking shall tear you apart. Understood. Ask your questions, Ravel. I would know why you have travelled here with these others. No, not the place they were travelling to. They choose to walk this path with me. Choose? Ah, a dangerous word. Is this so? Yes. Yes? Ravel throws a black-veined glance at Decon, her voice like an arrow. Is it choice, Gith? Is it? Or is it a matter of two skies? Decon's blade bleeds in a vicious dead black, mirroring his eyes, and to your surprise, the crack edge silently splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, leave him be. I will answer your questions, not them. Ravel turns to Mort. Skull, skull, skull. Ravel clicks her tongue after each word. Her smile widens. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping, but I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice. Well, I didn't have anything better to do except to go on one of the ladies' mazes and meet one of the evilest creatures ever to be set foot in Sigil, so I said, sure, why not? Mort, be quiet. Ravel, Be quiet? Oh, be quiet? Mort clicks his teeth. Like hells I will. Look, I think we've listened to this crone rattle her bone box enough, and she's got a pair of stones and saying that I ain't got any skin. What if I don't? I obviously the fact that she has skin has done wonders for her looks. Does she think that I like being naked all the time? And another thing, Mort, cut it out. Ravel, look. The succubus. Ravel squints. Did she have choice? Mayhap her smooth-skinned mind of soft silks and hard truths, maybe choice. But no, a sensate must experience all, and refuse to come was not a sensate we would be. Still no choice. Ravel, enough of this. A tiefling, the fiery one. Ravel cracks softly, her eyes kindle as if amused. No choice at all. When you feel instead of think, there is little room for choice. Anna makes no response. Ravel's mere presence seems to have silenced her. Her tail stops flickering, however, and her eyes have lost their hard edge. Enough of this, Ravel. What other questions did you have? Shh. There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. Ravel taps the talon against one of her yellow tusks. The question next. What do you feel for those who have come with you? Do they matter to your heart? She smiles, her black veins dancing in her eyes. Or are they tools for your will? Truth, they matter to me. Even the Gith? Ravel's ember glaze falls onto Con, then slides off to look at your eyes again. Speak what me means to you, and say it true, or blanketing my garden he will be. He is my ally. I know him. He is my friend. Ah, Ravel nods, and she smiles again, her talons tapping against each other. Does that surprise you? What of the skull? Ravel doesn't even bother to look at Mort. Surely he matters not to one such as you, or does he? I'm just going to go the friend route. Yeah, I like him. He is my friend. Actually, I do. I really do. He for what he is. Curiouser and curiouser. Curious her. Ravel smiles. Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to be. What lurks in the dark places of your mind? I hide nothing. Ah. Ravel's voice takes on a threatening weight, and she turns to fall from grace, her red eyes blazing. And there is core of it, the abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you, or is she something else in your eye? Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Ravel intently. You are suddenly struck with the feeling that Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. Ravel turns back to you, clacking her yellow tusks as if in anticipation. Speak, precious man. Have a care for what words fall. Actually, this is true. I don't know her well enough yet. Ravel slides her gaze off to you and narrows her eyes at Grace. Enough of these games, Ravel. Look. Ravel turns, clacking a tusk, and glances at Anna with a sneer. And what of this slip of flesh? The fiendling, the tiefling with the scarlet hair and fiery passion. What is she to you, my precious man? I'm gonna say this because we travel with Anna so much. It says I could fall in love with her. Ravel glances at Anna, then snorts, her black veined eyes gleaming. So be it. Enough of these games, Ravel. Look. My next question is this. Ravel's voice drops, almost whispering, and suddenly you have a strange feeling that she does not want to hear. Start that again. And suddenly you have the strange feeling she does not want to hear the answer. Why did you wait so long to return to me? Ravel grew lonely without you, my precious man. The way to this place is difficult, Ravel. Is the way so hard? A hint of a smile plays on the corner of her mouth. Then your visit is precious, and I give thanks. You have another question for me? Ah, yes. The third and last of my questions is a simple one. Answer it, then your questions to me may fly free, and Ravel shall cage them with answers. My final question to you is this.
In knowing
Yes?
the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
What can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
Okay, don't know. Love, hatred, power, betrayal, death, regret, age. I would say age. It would be age. I believe it would be age anyway. And is that your answer? The veins of Ravel's eyes begin to shift slightly. She gives an evil smile. Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but it is my answer. And that is all I have wished for, my precious man. Ravel's smile relaxes. A simple answer, and in the end, many are men who I have laid low while they have sought my answer. That's it? I thought... Ravel cackles. Countless times has the questions been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells who come afore me answer with their answer, but always sought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There's no truth in that. I don't believe you. In fact, I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Ravel falls suddenly... start that again. Oh my god, this is getting exciting. Ravel falls suddenly, strangely silent. She is watching you waringly. You never cared about any answer other than mine, ever, did you? Still you ask the question, knowing that no matter what the answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Updated my journal.
Ravel hisses. Of course your answer was the only one I sought. You were the only reason I asked the question. Do you think I cared for them? Do you think he even cared for a fraction of the amount of them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that! I'm through with answering your questions, Ravel. Now you'll answer mine. Of course. Ever questions, ever questions. And we're going to wait until the next episode of Planescape Torment for my questioning of Ravel. Thank you all for joining me. If you've liked the episode and liked the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. And of course, if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, do go ahead to some of the playlists over to the right-hand side and check them out. Alright folks, well I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.